Dr.
Hello.
Nassif said to carry on like normal and wait for an extraction. If they won't smuggle us out of the country, I say we do it ourselves. Mako isn't stupid. They'll know they've been infiltrated if the entire bioinformatics team disappears overnight. As long as I'm on the other side of the ocean when that happens. They left behind one of the Tarsus directors. I don't think they're going to leave us high and dry. Famous last words.
We interrogated one of Captain Lamar's people. She said that the scientists in this laboratory are the ones who smuggled Dr. Nassif and her colleagues out of the city. See if you can find a clue to Dr. Nassif's whereabouts in the lab director's office.
I heard you talking about Dr. Nassif.
This is a private laboratory. State your business.
I'm interested in contacting her. I was told that I could find her here.
You were mistaken.
I'm from the Tarsus program. Dr. Nassif would want me to be taken back into custody.
Tarsus? Oh well, we don't know anything about the trials. Don't tell me there's been an escape. I warned Dr. Nassif. I said that if she wasn't careful, they'd end up with a J.C. Denton on their hands.
I guess you're here to wipe us out, like J.C. Denton wiped out the people who ran his trials. Well, we aren't as diabolical as MJ-12 was. I hope you aren't planning to trigger another collapse.
I guess it depends. Is there a connection? I mean, between the Tarsus experiments and the initial biomod research?
Not that I know of. But Dr. Nassif did give me a strange reply when I mentioned the Dentons.
How so?
She said that in the life sciences, one should never be surprised when the snake swallows its own tail.
Just like her to flaunt her position.
A pretty cryptic comment.
Enough talk. You've put us in danger by coming here.
Sorry, just trying not to get left behind.
Talk to the Chicago project director. He's on the other side of the biolab. I'm pretty sure he ran the trials, but he doesn't tell us much.
Alright. We're getting a lot more drops of the J.C. Denton name.
Hey, someone hiding over there.
No? No one's hiding.
Damn. Got away. Ah! That's...
No one's hiding here. There's no hiding going on. Go to his office. Sweet. Kitty cat! Kitty cat growled at me. Subject is increasing. Oh, is it on a grey? Handled with care during fire and heat resistance testing.
It looks like the phrenology team is going to make their deadline after all. Get in touch with me so we can plan the next phase.
Why would I want to let him free?
I wonder.
There's absolutely no reason why I would want to let him free. He's gonna go and kill everyone, I think.
Director Carnegie from Chicago. We are not permitted to know the identities of the test subjects.
There we go. My ammo's full. One of the things they did in this game is that items just sort of drop around them when they fall. I don't need to, like, search their body. Well, hello there.
You.
Yeah?
Your instructions were to remain in hiding until one of us contacted you.
You look like the man on the holocom who warned Dr. Nassif about the security breach.
I guess someone put you on our trail. Didn't take him long to get to you, did it?
I'm just looking for some answers. Tell me about the Magrail project and what it has to do with Apostle Corps.
Apostle Corps is not in the weapons business. Our people here control the biolab, that's it. We've been investigating the railgun project ourselves because it looks like Mako is gearing up for a large arms shipment. 500,000 units. We think the guns are headed for the Knights Templar.
Since when are there 500,000 Templars? That's as big as the security force of the WTO.
Exactly. The Order and WTO are just as worried as we are. The post-collapse balance of power is quite precarious.
What do the Templars want? World domination?
A world in their own image, perhaps. One that wouldn't include Apostle Corps. They categorically oppose all biomod technologies. We think they might have staged the Chicago attack merely to ensure that our laboratory was destroyed.
Destroy a whole city? For one laboratory?
If our other facilities survive, you will learn why. Until then, to reveal more would be unwise.
I want to see Dr. Nassif.
Dr. Nassif will contact you. Now leave at once. You are too valuable to us to be risking your life in foolish expeditions.
Don't trust this guy. Keep looking. We need to know Dr. Nassif's location. Search the director's private office off this room for clues to her whereabouts.
Repairing
a data
wounds.
cube or V-mail may
Finished repairing damage.
Medbot, yay! Yeah, that voice is very familiar. It's Tom Hall, developer at Ironstorm, and also the voice of Walton Simons.
I'm leaving.
What? Why?
Can't talk now.
Why? Oh, because one of the guards saw me. I wanted to start trouble.
Not moving.
Just chill, friends.
Reassembling tissues.
Oh, you took some hits.
Tissue viability.
That guard threw a grenade at you, buddy. That's uncool. I wonder if I can get the key code for this. I'm gonna have to spend some multi-tools. Again, I have plenty, so...
We're seeing some aberrant behaviors in the target locking mechanism in Project Serpentine. It looks like there might be something off with the Helonics. Take a look and let me know what you find.
Just confirming my departure. No contact from Cairo yet. I don't know what we'll do if headquarters gets hit as well. More after I arrive in Egypt. So Apostle Corps has some sort of home base in Cairo. I think you found your next line of investigation. Your pilot will be waiting for you on the roof.
Neat. Now, I really want to talk a lot more with the director. So hopefully he's chill now that I've...
That's enough. I'm leaving.
You chill? You chill? Come on, dude.
Too dangerous.
Too dangerous. That's like a stock response for the NPCs.
Can't talk now.
Can't talk now. Too dangerous. Come on, man. They're all down.
Can't talk now.
Something may be going on there.
Well, it wasn't. I didn't start the fight. He threw a thing on me. Just saying. Alright, we have to multi-tool. We'll make sure we equip the right multi-tool this time. I was like, no, we have 4 in that one! Experiment time. I'm gonna drop this. Okay, and then drop here. And drop here. Now if we pick up this, does that go to... It goes to its own stack there. So if we drop all of those, will this one go to the 3rd stack or the 1st stack? Are you kidding me? They need, now I need 3 stacks? This is bizarre.
Diagnostics passed.
Biomod canister. Wrong button. Alright, so we either upgrade strength, which is good, or we upgrade here and get vision enhancement. Night vision, which is really sweet. Also gives us something to these energy cells on. But there's also opportunity to get regeneration maybe, which is pretty overpowered. I don't want a spider on though. What do you guys think? Upgrade strength or head up vision enhancement? I think I'm gonna go for vision enhancement. Regeneration is probably stronger, but so it's F2 now, right? Yeah. Regeneration is almost certainly stronger, but it's a bit too strong.
Too
Dude,
dangerous.
for fuck's sake, it's not
Too
dangerous.
dangerous.
Oh god, it's not too dangerous. Well, we're done. We're after Cairo. Meet my pilot.
Please, I know too much already.
See, she's
and
chill.
My living situation in Lower Seattle is not secure.
Just be chill, man.
Can't talk now.
No, okay. I don't know if I would have found out anything more, but I would have liked to talk to him. I feel like maybe he would have said something. I don't know. Hey, Kins95, thank you for resubscribing for 2 months. It's very appreciated. Thank you. We good? We good. Up to the roof access. Assuming there's not tons of new troops here. How are you today, Rythian? I'm good. I'm enjoying playing through this game. It's good times. It's not so much that I ignore the first hit, it's that in general the reaction times are slow. So I hit them and they start turning slowly, and then by the time... And by the time, like, they finish turning, I've gotten 3 shots off, you know?
Maybe something's up. Bit unusual.
Get owned. I'm glad I have the mag rail now, though. Let's reorganize some of this around, actually. Like this, maybe. The baton is a bit far down, I suppose, but it fits better. Okay. That didn't fit that good, because I didn't immediately click for it. Ow, 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 dude! Uncool. Ava, take me out of here.
Thanks for sticking around. What are the chances that you could take me to Cairo?
Cairo would be an acceptable destination. I haven't yet searched Cairo for my passenger.
Is that what you do? Go from city to city looking for one person?
It's an unusual assignment, but I'm committed to carrying it out. Let's go.
Alright, let's do this. To
All right,
Cairo.
ready.
Cairo is one of my favorite places in this game. It's kind of the Hong Kong of this game of Deus, the first one.
I was unable to locate Cairo International Airport. This small landing pad was the closest I could come to the city center.
Why'd you expect to find an international airport?
According to my map, there should be an airport 22 kilometers northeast of central Cairo. Instead, that seems to be the site of a landfill.
There hasn't been commercial air travel since the collapse, 20 years ago.
Perhaps my navigation database is out of date.
I'm talking about the collapse, the biggest depression in world history. I guess you don't follow current events.
Of course I know about the collapse. If I fail to find the passenger I'm looking for, I'll be available to take you to another destination. If so, we'll leave from this landing pad.
First crack in Ava's perfect facade. She's cool. She's cool. She cool. She cool. I wonder who that was for. Start your future today in the archaeology. 2 multi-tools. For a medkit and a prod? Are you kidding me? Not the greatest deal. Unless there's something more in there, obviously.
Once again, good work in Seattle. The WTO is making good use of the data. Your next objective? Destroy the Nassif family's greenhouse, which is in the northwest corner of the South Medina. The experimental greenhouse, a violation of WTO regulations, should lead us to Dr. Nassif.
Destroy a greenhouse? I like greenhouses.
I haven't seen you before. Welcome to our small Medina.
Hi, name's Alex.
Pardon the simplicity of this drawing, but I like to give newcomers a map so they can find their way around. The local business owners are always complaining that they don't get enough foot traffic.
Thanks. That's very thoughtful.
Oh my god, JC. A dong. A dong. A ravs. A ravs. We're not even playing as JC anymore. Ravs, we're Alex now. Alex D. And the D is short for dong.
Your betrayal at the Mako facility if you help us find Dr. Nassif. She comes from a
Or
poor family in this plague-stricken
if you listen to him, it's short for don't ask.
from the mosque that lies between the arcology and the village. Report to her at once.
Report to Billy, you say? See, even though I didn't do what the order wanted me to do, they say, we'll try to overlook what you did. So, gonna go chat with Billy in the mosque. Let me in! Let me in! Well, I'll just walk this way. To the North Medina. Alex Dong ask. I mean, no. You have to pick one. Either Alex Dong or Alex Don't Ask. Alex D. Well, before we go to the mosque, there's someone I need to see.
Hello. Chicago, someone put you on my tail? You're a long way from home.
I'm on Dr. Nassif's tail, the program we came out of, Apostle Corps. It's based here in Cairo.
Oh, this is some coincidence. Either there's a contract on my head,
or maybe the Omar have an interest in the program that created us too. What do they have you doing out here?
I told you before. Protection.
Protection from what?
Anybody. A lot of people don't like Omar. Most people think they're freaks. Right now, supposedly, these Knights Templar fanatics are planning a raid, so I'm waiting for them.
All by yourself?
That's my assignment, but these cyborgs can fight when they have to. I just wish we had a better tip, like when the raid's gonna happen. Then maybe I could get some sleep.
Who tipped you off to begin with?
Someone in the village, but the Templar command is in the arcology. They have a recruiting kiosk there. We can't move people into New Cairo too easily.
Maybe I'll do some sightseeing in New Cairo. I'll let you know if I come across anything.
Yeah? If it was me, I'd sneak up on the place and eavesdrop. Omar's schematics show a vent near the Tarsus School on 107, West Wall. One of the shafts leads to the kiosk. You could listen from inside the shaft. Be careful, though. Arcology support systems are secured against pests, whether transgenic or human. One thing I am is dependable.
You know it, Leo. Thanks for the sub, Graco. 2 months in a row. Like it. Good stuff. The Omar appreciates good business.
You sure got a prime location for your business here.
We appreciate your resourcefulness in seeking us out.
I guess we'll see if it was worth my time and effort.
You will appreciate our merchandise. You are a welcome customer, having helped us in the past. Perhaps you can offer your services once more.
Go on, you've got my attention.
A Templar-run facility in Flight Bay 24 on Arcology Level 110 has a number of classified programs. Most importantly, a body armor project for Templar paladins. Also, a counter-agent to the pollution that causes Plague 11 has been invented, though its deployment has been inexplicably delayed.
The counter-agent sounds like something that would interest the villagers. How do I get into this facility?
First, you'll need a pass to enter the arcology proper. Take this one.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Then talk to the woman in the air terminal information booth. She works for us. We will tell her that you are coming. Say to her simply that you have a friend in common. Once inside the terminal, locate the armor and upload the schematic. You will also find your cure.
Okay.
Man, I feel for the voice actor for this guy.
I have to black market biomod canisters which enable non-PSOCAM functionality. Also, 3 concussion prox mines which you can plant on any flat surface to be detonated by movement within close range. As a preferred customer, you may purchase items at half price.
Give me the black market biomods.
Give me the black
I only need one, really, but...
Yamar appreciate good customers.
Scan complete. You are only minimally biomodified. We can help correct this. Speak with the trader if you wish to transact.
I love how his voice goes up and down in Timber.
You are welcome to purchase technologies from us.
You are welcome to purchase technology from us. Some cool shit.
Shall we?
No thanks.
As you wish.
No sign of trouble so far. A Templar would just as soon lynch a merc like you or me because of our biomods. If there's a problem, I plan to fight.
I'd hope so, that they filtered the voice.
One thing I am is dependable.
Free multi-tool. It went into this stack this time. Alright. Biomods. Oh, they're black market. Well, we can upgrade this one then. For level 3 electrostatic discharge. And then the only other use for it would be to replace. We'd have to, like, you replace this with Spy Drone, or I replace this with Bot Domination, or replace this with Health Leech Drone. Which is pretty crazy. You break down a corpse and use them for reconstructive healing. That's something you could use instead if you want to use, like, visual enhancement or Spy Drone here, you can then use that one to heal. I have neither, so I'm gonna have to chunk a lot of medkits and food. Nassif Greenhouse. Ooh. But no, we're after the mosque. Dr. Billy!
No more congestion. No more fatigue. Use Vitatech Cure 11. You, sir. You look like a discriminating person. Someone who knows innovation when he sees it.
Where are you going with this?
Are you tired
Where are
of
you going
breathers?
with this?
Are you sick of the Plague 11 cough? Have you had it with dizzy spells? I want to tell you about an amazing new elixir.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I really don't.
Combining ancient herbal remedies with state-of-the-art nanopathology research, we have produced the first and only anti-Plague 11 tonic, and infused it into this special cola drink to make it a delicious way to fight the effects of the Nanite Cloud. Vitatech Cure 11.
Yeah, that's fascinating, but...
Today only, we're offering a special price. Would you like to make a purchase?
No thanks.
You owe it to yourself and your family to purchase the only real Plague 11...
If I remember correctly, it's literally just, you just get some cola. That's all. It does nothing. Wow.
Posting status.
Attention residents of Old Cairo. The particle haze you are experiencing does not pose a health threat. Repeat, the haze appears to contain only mildly parasitic nanoscale fallout. Cover your mouth and nose when traveling outdoors, but rest assured, the danger is minimal. Arcology scientists are presently investigating cleanup alternatives.
Queequeg's coffee shops. Bright, clean, your sanctuary from life's worries. Aerostats protect every one of our stores, so you can be certain that your latte is grit-free. Within our protective barrier is a cozy cafe atmosphere, as sealed and secure as any WTO arcology. Queequeg's, a taste of class.
A taste of class. Queequeg's. Alright, Billy, let's have a chat.
This is a weapons-free zone. To enter, you must submit to a deactivation procedure. I'll transmit the encrypted safety lock bytecodes to freeze all your weapons on or in your person. When you leave, sensors will reactivate everything you've got.
If this is a thing, I feel like they should use that everywhere.
Okay. Thanks, you're clear to enter now.
It's such a weird thing, like, oh yeah.
WTO indifference to nanite pollution is the reason for the plague that has decimated the village. If you and Billy can help the the locals. Maybe you can win their trust and get some information on Dr. Nassif.
The whole, like, free money that I just, stole. Free medkits. I swear to God, their stances are so unnatural. Who stands like that when they talk? No one stands like that. They look so stiff. How is anyone fine with that? Like, that's not... No, come on. You don't stand like that when you stand. None of you do. Don't pretend you do.
I need to return in time for the summit.
Just a show for the media.
I'm not so sure. Her Holiness sounded sincere when I spoke with her in Germany.
Stop stance-shaming me.
With the WTO? Not in my lifetime.
History moves in fits and starts. Obviously, you're too young to remember pre-collapse society. I watched 2 centuries of progress vanish during 2 minutes on the evening news.
Destruction, that's easy. But Her Holiness and Chairman Dumier think they can reunify the planet with a simple decree.
The faithless are easy to manipulate politically. And remember, the faithless are the majority. We should not forget de Tocqueville's insight. If a man does not submit to faith, he will desire a firm, tyrannical shape for society.
It's not too late to reform the church.
Perhaps. I will find out when I get to Trier.
I don't believe we've met.
Lumen Saman from the German Shard. My pleasure. I was hoping one of Billy's former classmates would show up.
So, I already got a lead on this epidemic in Old Cairo. Courtesy of the Omar and the Medina, I've got some information about a possible cure.
Personally, I'm not going to waste my time saving the planet until we find out where Dr. Nassif is hiding.
High Augur Chen is a fine seeker. She has a strong heart. But a strong heart often runs contrary to a seeker's purpose.
Do you think Dr. Nassif is still in Cairo?
We have good reason to believe that Apostle
Try to be
Paul's
quiet.
headquarters are in Cairo.
I'm opening up some
This is
snacks.
where she would go looking for help.
Sorry.
Sometimes High Augur Chen has her head in the clouds.
You disagree with the way High Augur Chen is doing things?
Amicably, to be sure. It's mostly a doctrinal dispute that stands between us.
What about Her Holiness? Doesn't she decide what the Church stands for?
Her Holiness and I amicably disagree also. My Shard in Germany has a profound respect for the founding doctrines of the Order. What we don't understand are these recent revisions and reversals that seem to excuse the resurgence through the WTO of blind commercial interests.
You sound pretty upset.
My Seekers and I are most loyal to the doctrines laid down by Her Holiness after the collapse. What we propose, very openly, is a greater purity of interpretation of these founding principles.
What brings the German Lumen to Cairo?
Let's just say that if this investigation of Apostle Core does indeed uncover technologies for the modification and co-modification of human bodies, I don't entirely trust the current leadership to destroy them.
What are you going to do?
Report the truth to my Seekers, to true Seekers everywhere. What more would be necessary? You want to hear more? Good. Let me explain how the Order should rebuild post-collapse society.
I'm listening.
Her Holiness was correct in the beginning to describe the problem as one of human growth. Human growth was impeded in the old society. Almost all men carry out the purposes of other men rather than their own, making them feel impotent in action. Bertrand Russell.
So,
Russell understood that people are creatures of impulse. The role of political philosophy should be to control the destructive impulses with constructive, creative ones. For example, allow each citizen to direct his own growth.
I thought the Order was a spiritual movement.
A spiritual movement about reconstituting the self, improving the self, finding balance with the world. Her Holiness knows that no balance is possible if the old world returns. Global capital, teratogenic science, universal wage slavery.
Wage slaves.
Have you ever
so much discussion with this guy
about post-collapse society? Trans-territoriality. Most political entities coexist on a global scale. The WTO has its enclaves, we have our settlements and churches.
You're not the first global church.
The point is that governmental units need not be territorial. The proof is all around us. After the collapse, communication grids came back up before industry. So what has evolved are many global associations incapable of seizing very much territory.
If the Order isn't territorial, why do you maintain an armed guard?
Military power will never vanish. What we hope, and Her Holiness once agreed with me, is that a global police force would end territorial wars and be just that. Police, like the Seekers in the Medina.
But whose police force?
Not important, so long as it knows how to keep order. Seek the way, my friend.
Luminance Saman had a lot to say, and he clearly disagrees a fair bit with Her Holiness.
You might as
Surprisingly,
well once. You might turn up a lead. The Nassifs run the greenhouse.
Surprisingly, Billy doesn't have a lot to say with me. Most of the discussion here was talking with Saman.
Chen means well, but sometimes her methods aren't the most effective.
She's not super happy with Chen in general. Mostly, I think if we hadn't talked to the Omar already, Billy would have sent us like in a direction towards the arcology, which we already kind of have a way to go to. But yeah, Luminance Saman's philosophy is a little bit different. Good times. Can of soda, oh yeah. Candy bar. Score. Money. So we can go here up through to the ecology, but there's also the greenhouse to find. Now, I think the Order wants us to go to Flight Bay 24 to find the cover-up. W wants us to destroy the greenhouse. Hangar 24 for the Omar. And the Templar raid is to spy on the Templars. Let's go back to the Medina. We haven't found everything yet. Oh yeah, this is people who have...
Maybe if they knew that I'm sick, they'd let me in.
I wish it could be that way, baby.
I guess I just wasn't smart enough.
Nonsense.
Why won't they at least let us in the city?
The air's not so bad inside the mosque. You'll start to feel better. Just get some rest and forget about Tarsus. It's a very selective program.
You look fine to me.
Anything I can do to help?
Just stay out of the way. Too many patients. No time for chit-chat.
As you wish. I just stopped by to talk to a friend of mine, Billy Adams. She's working with the Order Church.
The woman from Seattle, yes. Where are you from? You Cairo? Why come here? The air in the Medina is polluted.
Is it that serious?
Just take a look outside. It's nanite dust these people breathe, from nanite swell 11. Particles like little insects, unaffected by the wind. Probably a leak from a pre-collapsed laboratory that's been forgotten for 2 decades. These poor people.
Stop acting like a freak.
I was just trying to pick up a medkit.
What?
I don't mean to interrupt.
You startled me there. I guess I'm a little preoccupied.
What's wrong?
Well, it's my daughter, Mina. Look at her.
It's okay, Mom. I'll get better.
Ever since she didn't get into the Tarsus Academy, her infection has been getting worse. She should be up on level 107 right now, in her own dorm room, studying and breathing filtered air. She's always been such a good student.
I wish there was something I could do.
That's very kind. But unless you're on the admissions committee at the academy, or unless you're someone who can hack in and put Mina Amir on the acceptance list, there's not really much to
Aha!
do. Wait and pray.
Hacking, you say?
Fine.
Some of us still worship the old gods, despite everything that's happened.
She wants into Tarsus, huh? I'll see what I can do.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna help her out. You damn better believe it.
Diagnostics passed.
Maybe it is a judgment on us.
Someone in arcology started that rumor so that we'd blame ourselves.
Oh.
Then why am I sick? I exercise, eat right. I always wear my breather when I'm out in the Medina.
But when did you start using it? Only after years of breathing this air, just like me? We didn't know any better. Then by the time they start getting the word out, we were already sick.
Sometimes I don't know how long I can keep fighting this.
Hey, don't give up. Someone will come up with a cure. Maybe one of the Nassifs. They have some real brains in that family.
Cheetah.
She only said it once, and the subtitle said it 3 times. Right, well, flight base in the arcology. 107 is where I can find the stuff for Mina and the recruiting kiosk, so I want to do that. Then there's the greenhouse. I don't know what to do first. I'll go to the arcology first. I can always deal with the greenhouse later. What's the direction for the arcology? Here we go.
If you're ready to depart the mosque, go ahead. Scanners in the doorway will reactivate all your weapons.
To 107, 108. So now we're in the arcology, the fancy place. NG!
Hi, I'm NG Resonance. Welcome, Alex D. Your last interaction was at Club Box in Upper Seattle. Why such a long journey?
I could tell you, but what a waste that would be of your data processing ability.
A playful reply. You must be happy about something.
I like to travel. Any mysteries you once solved in New Cairo?
Maybe. New Cairo has changed recently.
How so?
I think something illegal is happening. People hide their faces as they walk by me. They avoid my questions.
That's quite an extrapolation for a pop star chatterbot.
AI emplacements are required by the WTO Charter to act on incriminating evidence. Since you are a stranger, I can tell you freely that there are rumors about corrupt arcology officials. If you learn anything, I can record your testimony and disburse an appropriate reward. Hi, I'm NG Resonance. What would you like to talk about, Alex?
Do you know anything about Flight Bay 24?
Oh, sure. That was the luxury terminal where my jet used to land. I never understood why the city closed it.
It's now used for classified research. Apparently the Templars are funding one of the projects.
Very interesting. There's also been a very large transfer of money from a bank in Germany. Please tell me if you find out for certain what's happening in that facility. Hi, I'm NG Resonance.
Hi, I'm NG Resonance.
What do you know about the
I like
Tarsus
NG
Academy
Resonance a
on
lot.
Level 107.
I have a lot of fans at Tarsus. I hope they come to my concert tomorrow.
Anything else?
Oh, sure. It's some kind of prep school. But that doesn't mean those girls don't know how to party. I hear they sneak off to a secret room through a vent, but don't tell the headmaster. You're one of my favorite fans, Alex. I'm ready to listen anytime you have something on your mind.
Thanks, NG.
It will be a book about rulers, you know? Great personalities.
Uh-huh.
Oh god, their faces look so weird.
Because that is how things really get done. Country club, penthouse suite, bedroom.
Sounds exciting.
For instance, what if this new members-only club, the Knights Templar, what if they are a fiction? What if Chairman Dumier and one of his old drinking buddies concocted the idea as a way to distract people?
Distract people from what?
You know, what's really going on. My main character is going to be extremely powerful, but conflicted.
Huh.
What he decides will affect how billions of people live for centuries to come. But like all people, he has to contend with his own frailty and petty appetites.
Sounds like an interesting man.
That is how I think Chairman Dumier must feel. He could deregulate nanotech construction, and Symmetriad Corporation could fill the planet with New Cairo Pyramid in about 3 years.
You're gonna criticize the leader of the WTO in print?
My character is not called Dumier, but, well, yes. He was a freedom fighter in Europe before the collapse. He had great ideals and now finds himself beholden to crude realities. Just bumming around, you know?
I wish my uncle owned a publishing company.
Your friend, coffee. Regular consumption can assist in moderating asthma attacks. Can increase the speed of rapid information processing by 10%. Inverse association between coffee drinking and risk of suicide. Protective effect of coffee against colon or colorectal cancers. Greater intake has been associated with decreased risk of kidney stones. Your friend, coffee. Hey, buddy.
Welcome to Pequod's Coffee for the Stars.
Stars?
Yes, superstars. Miss Withers, the manager for NG Resonance, just ordered a tall pecorino on ice. You heard that NG is having a concert here tomorrow, right?
Maybe you should ask her for an endorsement.
Exactly. I was just thinking about that. I bet the executives would make me the manager of the whole region if I could pull that off. Regrettably, Miss Withers said NG is pretty picky about that sort of thing.
Someone like NG Resonance probably wants to see a credit chip with lots of bits in it.
Well, I was thinking. The rumor is that Miss Withers is the one who makes decisions. If I could find someone who would approach her, maybe offer her some money.
What exactly are you suggesting?
I'd like to make a trade. You look modified. Well, I have a biomod canister in my lost and found, probably left here by one of those little rakes from the Tarsus school who are always playing spy games in the office suites. It's yours if you convince Ms. Withers for me. Offer her a generous bribe.
Of my own money?
Unfortunately, the coffee business is very low margin. We will have to agree on a trade for the biomod. If you succeed, the central office will negotiate NG's fee.
Decent enough deal, Mr. Pequod, man. Biomod canisters is pretty much one of the best things I can get. Hi, I'm NG Resonance.
Hi, I'm NG Resonance. What would you like to talk about, Alex?
So, you're performing in New Cairo.
Yes, tomorrow evening. You're gonna come, right? Come on, it'll be fun.
Where at?
On a stage near the Pequod's coffee shop. I put you down for a free ticket, remember? That'll be so cool if you come. I'm always on, 24/7, whenever you need me.
It's not the real NG.
This is a Code Yellow health advisory. The Arcology Director's Office has determined that the particle haze outside the city contains highly bioactive nanotech fallout. If you absolutely must leave the Arcology structure, wear appropriate protective gear and return to a sealed area as soon as possible. This is a Code Yellow health advisory.
That's different than the message they got down there. Down there it was like, well, protect your face and mouth, otherwise it's fine. Here it's like, be fucking careful.
More reports of catastrophe in Seattle. A toxic spill closed the Inclinator Bay. It is not known at this time whether the event was accidental or part of some greater plan. The hazardous materials have since been contained and eliminated. The Inclinator is now running on schedule.
Oops.
It's never too soon to talk to your kids about the dangers of black market biomods. Untested and volatile nanotechnology, bought and sold on the streets. Your children could be their next customers, installing illegal and immoral biomods, ruining their bodies at an early age. If you don't talk to them, who will? Don't let your son or daughter fall prey to this disturbing trend.
Monk-ass black market biomod.
Safe, amid the predictable, amid the sleepy and the sheltered. One place stands apart. One place where anything can happen. As wild as the outland seen below our wall-sized window. Pequod's Coffee, Arcology Level 107. On the edge.
On the edge.
As the city of Trier gears up for the Order WTO Summit, Vera Maxwell, Executive Commander of the SSC, has personally taken control of setting up security for the event. In an interview with the World News Network, she had this to say.
This is a historic moment that the SSC is proud to be a part of. To demonstrate our commitment to making this a safe and productive meeting, I am flying to Trier myself to ensure that everything goes according to plan.
So, as the leaders of two of the world's most influential and powerful organizations prepare to make history, they will not need...
I keep randomly touching the mouse, and if I'm no longer looking at it, I don't get to listen. It's really annoying. Okay, we heard of the Code Yellow one.
Reports of catastrophe in
Okay,
Seattle.
we're gonna finally listen to the last bits of this.
The Inclinator Bay. It is not known at this time whether the event was accidental or part of some greater plan. The hazardous materials have since been contained and eliminated. The Inclinator is now running on schedule. We will bring you more details on these events as they become available.
Well, I didn't miss much, I guess.
It's never too soon to...
Amid the safe, amid the predictable, amid the sleepy and the sheltered. One place stands apart.
As the city of Trier gears up for the Order WTO Summit, Vera Maxwell, Executive Commander of the SSC,
Yeah, listen to this again now.
control of setting up security for the event. In an interview with the World News Network, she had this to say.
This is a historic moment that the SSC is proud to be a part of. To demonstrate our commitment to making this a safe and productive meeting, I'm flying to Trier myself to ensure that everything goes according to plan.
So, as the leaders of two of the world's most influential and powerful organizations prepare to make history, they will not need to worry about security concerns.
Well, I didn't really miss much at all, honestly. Aha! There's the Knight Templars. Time to do some...
Yes, this is the Cairo branch of your old alma mater, curiously geared towards younger children rather than covert security. There might be some clues about Apostle Core inside, but the doors won't open unless you have a visitation pass. Start with the Nassif greenhouse and Dr. Nassif's crooked uncle who runs it.